Our elders tell us not to speak or even think negatively. Negative thinking forces you to think about a solution for a problem which does not even exist in the first place. Inevitably, we end up inviting those problems which were not slated to knock at our doors. It seems that no one in the Chinese foreign policy was given this lesson by their gurus or teachers living in the land of Confucius. Namaste and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Piyush, and if you're watching us on Facebook, give our page a like, and if you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story, in this video I'm here to tell you why Germany is wagging its tail before India. Germany has become the third country to openly oppose China's self-discrediting claims on India's Arunachal Pradesh. Earlier, only Japan and the US had the audacity to do that for obvious reasons. China is a threat to the global supremacy of the US, while the rise of China is a security concern for Japan. Terming the Chinese claim regarding Arunachal Pradesh as outrageous, Philip Ackermann, the German ambassador to India, said, "We are very well aware of the Indian problems at the northern border. We should not forget that China claims that Arunachal Pradesh is an integral part of China. This is outrageous in a way. Therefore, we see very clearly that infringement at the border is extremely difficult and should not be accepted." The explicit support to India may come as a surprise for many. Though our relations with Germany can be termed as stable, Germany keeps talking calculated anti-India stance. Recently, the German government had dared to interfere in India's internal problems. They had criticized India for Mohammed Zubair's arrest. Even if one can assume that they are compensating for that fatal mistake, towing a line counter to China is certainly overcompensating. Having said that, the open defiance of China is more to do with Germany's interest than supporting India's sovereignty. Germany is one among more than 50 countries which has been hit by Chinese predatory diplomacy. Europe's largest economy has been heavily dependent on Chinese for both selling their products as well as fulfilling their consumer needs. By 2018, Germans had invested 86 billion euros in China. In 2021, Germans imported goods worth $169.18 billion from China, while Germans sold things worth $123.67 billion to China. But the problem is that Germany has been infested with the same problem which the rest of the countries in the EU are facing. The problem is the Chinesification of states. Chinese spies are everywhere, from the think tanks to their internal spy agencies. This is what alarmed Germans and its Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock, who is an open China hawk. The anti-China stance has gotten more aggressive in the aftermath of the Ukraine-Russia skirmish. Germany has been heavily dependent on Russian fuel to run its economy. But the war has forced Germans to cut wood and burn it to get heat. While Germany is openly criticizing Russia, it wanted Russia's friend China to ensure that Russia doesn't harm Germans. Recently, when militarization of Taiwan Strait was taking place, Baerbock came in open support of Taiwan. Germany is preparing for any severe economic and strategic consequences. They have also become proactive in the Indo-Pacific recently. In 2021, the German government sent its warship to the South China Sea, which the Jinping regime claims as its own. More recently, they showed no hesitation in sending their 13 Air Force planes to Australia for pitch black exercise. The German Navy is also set to increase its presence in the region by 2024. The increased military presence in the Indo-Pacific is a clear indication that Germany wants to be in the good books of anti-China Quad grouping. Moreover, in the wake of souring relations with China, Germany needs a consumer market for its products. India's young population is an excellent alternative for China's consumption capacity. China is just paying for its overt and larger-than-life aggression. Having witnessed Japan's destruction because of their imperialist dreams, they should have been more alert, but they are not. As they say in ghost movies, the danger comes from inside.